Hello viewers, Namaste and welcome back to our channel Japan Calling. For those who are viewing this channel for the first time, let me introduce myself. I am Reshma Kulkarni. I am a Japanese language professional and founder of WisdomTree ILCS, a Japanese language training institute. I also go as a visiting faculty to various institutes in Pune to teach Japanese. Apart from this, I guide and counsel Indian students to study in Japan. So, in this video, I would like to talk about education in Japan. Friends, usual trend in India is to go to America or Australia or Europe to higher studies, isn't it? Then why Japan? Let me tell you that Japan is a very promising destination for graduate, then postgraduate and doctoral studies. Japan has world-class universities offering various courses in English language as well. Japan government and other institutions also give scholarships to foreign students to study in Japan. Being the third largest economy in the world, Japan has business all over the world and hence it makes it the land of opportunities. In this video, our guest Dr. Umesh Joshi from India and Mr. Yamamoto Daisuke from Japan will share their valuable thoughts about why Japan. Dr. Umesh Joshi did his PhD from Pune University and he did his postdoctoral research from Chiba University, Japan, for which he received mixed scholarship from Japan government. Dr. Joshi is Managing Director of Oro Pharmaceuticals and he is also Vice President of MOSAI, Mumbusho Scholars Association of India.
Hi everybody. Japan as a select destination for higher studies or even undergraduate studies is apparently new for several people. Not that everybody know that Japan is a better alternative destination than the Western countries. People also have some barrier concerning the language. Believe me, if 100,000 people speak a language, write, read, communicate properly, then it's not difficult. We Indians, we are used to use at least 3 languages. So learning the 4th language should be a problem for any student. Especially at a young age, they can pick up the language very fast. So that need not be a mental barrier for students. Japan is one of the most industrialized countries, most developed countries, and more importantly, it's one of the most developed countries with respect to self-disciplined citizens. That's a very unique feature of Japan. When you travel to Japan for studies, be it undergraduate studies, higher education, postgraduate, doctoral thesis, I was a postdoc in Japan, you inculcate that self-discipline unknowingly. People in general are very honest, very humble in the interaction. They would love to have foreigners with them, and if youngsters are joining them, they are delighted. The youngsters get back knowledge, experience staying in Japan, Japanese language as one of the assets in their CV, and they have a much more broadened view of life. Getting undergraduate education in Japan may be slightly costly when it comes to stay, but the educational facilities that you get are unparalleled. You will love to be in Japan for studies. The atmosphere in general is also good. It's not too strict, but they are not very lenient as well. They are very particular in what you do. They will very closely monitor how the progress happens with you in your studies, You need to behave properly. Well, that is part of the educational life. And then you love education as well as stay in Japan. You can go around, see Hakone, see the bullet train, see the cities. Everything is enjoyable. I wish you all the best for your studies in Japan. And if you select Japan, I think you'll never regret in life that you went to Japan for higher studies or undergraduate studies. One important aspect of going to Japan for studies is an assured employment. I have not come across many people who say that they didn't get employment in Japan. For one person, you have 10 companies who are ready to hire you. And that's an inverse ratio as compared to the world. Access to the entry into Japan is very easy, provided you are well behaved. Another important point in the Japanese way of life is teamwork. It's not individualistic approach that we normally see abroad and other countries. Japan is typical of a teamwork. So a single person is not put to test whether it is success or failure. Success is also a teamwork, failure is also a teamwork. That makes a big difference when you start your career. I think you will love to be in Japan. My best wishes to you. Ganbatte kudasai. Thank you.
Our next guest is Mr. Yamamoto Daisuke. Mr. Yamamoto is an accomplished businessman. He also teaches career design program and give career guidance to college students.
Namaste. こんにちは. My name is Yamamoto. I'm from Japan. I'm making this video for those Indians who study Japanese or foreign languages in India to answer questions why Indian should consider Japan for education. Let me start with introduce myself. I was born in Nagano City and grew up in Tokyo. I lived in the US for a total 8 years for my study and business. Currently, I'm running a Fujiyama company, which I started 10 years ago. We provide training and coaching services for Japanese business person and college student. I also teach career design program at the university in Tokyo. My association with India, I have been working with Indian last 5 years. We have business partner in Pune, and we design and coordinate a training program for Japanese business person, help them to gain global mindset and communication skills. I also organize Fujiyama tennis tournament in Pune, where 50 Indian tennis players participated this year. To answer the question why Indians should come to Japan for study, if you want to work in Japan or if you want to work at the Japanese company, studying and living in Japan will give you a better chance to find a job. Because India and Japan will become a closer the business partner in next 10 to 20 years. That means more Indian company will come to Japan and more Japanese company will go to India to develop new business the opportunities. And that means that the company will need Indian who can speak Japanese and also important if you can understand Japanese the cultures. Such as Japanese behavior, like a honne, tatemae. Honne is a true feeling. Tatemae is a behavior in a public opinion and behavior. It's a big difference. But these things are very important to communicate with native Japanese. My company case, we organize the training program in India, Pune. And this year I hired two Indian assistants. I was looking for Indian who can speak, of course, Japanese about N2 level. And also, we are looking for Indian who can understand Japanese culture, which is the most important, because my client is Japanese company, so I really needed to keep Japanese qualities. Japanese quality means, for example, time values, time management. If we say 2 minutes, it's 2 minutes. It's not something like 2 minutes in India. So this is simple example, but it's very, very important things to keep the Japanese qualities. So I need the Indians who understand these things and to work with the Japanese companies and clients. Those cultural differences are not something that you can learn easily in India, but it's much easier if you live in Japan. You can learn it through the daily life, actual the experiences. Okay. And also, if you are interested in some Japanese leading technology like robotics, automobile, gaming technology, toilet technology, and the animation, that'll be a very exciting and challenges. So, I give you some example why you should come to Japan for study and living. And I wish you all the best and hope to see you in Japan. Thank you very much and ありがとうございました。Namaste.
Friends, to add to this, aging population and lesser number of youth is social problem in Japan. In short, more demand of resources and skilled people will increase day by day. In Japan, you can definitely get a quality education in various faculties, subjects, and that too with scholarships. You will not just learn academics, but you will develop a passion for quality and perfection. You will witness great values like punctuality, social responsibility, patriotism, and this will definitely enrich you as an individual, and it will benefit our country in long run. So with this, we start a detailed series of our videos about education and scholarships in Japan. I request you all to subscribe this channel to get the timely information about education and scholarships. I also request you to share this video as much as possible so that someone might get benefited. So, thank you very much. Stay tuned for our next video and we will see you very soon.